Okay. So now we'll start your class. Okay. Task 8, which is your feature engineering and model tuning. Okay. So in this, basically this is your last task. So in this, objective is to first enhance model performance using feature engineering and hyper parameter tuning. Okay. So in this basically consists of two parts, which is first is feature engineering and model tuning, which means creating new features using grid search CV for hyperparameter tuning. And second part is fraud detection using decision tree. Okay, in this it will detect fraudulent transaction based on patterns in financial data. Okay, and you have to train and evaluate a decision tree classifier. Okay, so first we'll start with the feature engineering and model tuning. So first we'll see what major two concepts we'll use in this. First is feature engineering, which is basically it's a creating new feature to improve model performance. Okay, and the second concept is hyperparameter tuning. So in this we will adjusting model parameter to optimize performance using grid search CV. Okay, so these are the two concepts we'll use in your first part, which is the feature engineering and model tuning. Okay, so your step one is to install and import required library. This you know. Then step two also you know, load and inspect the data set. Okay, this thing is very clear. Now step three is your feature engineering. You have to create new features. Okay, so here by creating new, you have to first create a new columns. Okay, total score, average score. Okay, and you have to summing multiple columns to generate new insights here. Okay, now step 4 is train test split. This is also you know, we have to define features and target variable. Okay, we are going to train the logistic regression model. Okay, 80% will have to split in training and 20%. Okay, this we are doing continuously in each task now. Okay, so here feature selection you have to include, which include original and new features, and you have to split data. Now step 5 is this also is we are doing since from task 3 4 I guess. In this step 5 is your, you have to train a linear regression model. Okay, so in this linear regression trains a basic regression model, and you have to use evaluation metrics RMSE and R square. Okay, to check the model accuracy. Okay, now your step 6 is hyperparameter tuning using grid search CV. Okay, so here grid search CV performs hyperparameter tuning. Okay, perform grid search. Okay, and this will optimizing model parameters which improve accuracy. So this you have to do. Okay, you have to define model and parameter grid. Yeah, you have to perform grid search, then best parameters optimize. Yeah, you have to optimize model parameter, and you have to evaluate best model by using dot best underscore estimator function and dot predict function. Okay, now first part is complete. Okay, now comes your second part, which is fraud detection with decision tree. So in this three concept we'll use. First is feature encoding. So what is this? This will converting categorical values into numerical format. Okay, and second we'll use decision tree. So it's a classification algorithm to detect fraudulent transaction. Okay, and third is model evaluation metrics, which is the precision and recall. Okay, so this is the three concept: feature encoding, decision tree, model evaluation metrics. Okay, so in this also first step is very clear. You have to load the data set. Okay, you have to load the financial transaction data for fraud detection here. Okay, now step 2 is your data pre-processing. Okay, so label encoder, you have to, this will convert categorical variable into numbers. Okay, now comes again train test split, same you have to use. Okay, and then step 4 is your train decision tree model. Okay, so here decision trees will analyze transaction data to detect fraud. Okay, then comes step 5 is your model evaluation. Okay, so step 5 of you is your model evaluation. You have to measure means precision and recall. You have to find Okay, precision will measure accuracy of fraud detection, and recall, this will measure ability to detect fraudulent transactions. Okay, so yes, this was all about your two parts. First was of your feature engineering, okay, which is creating new features to improve model performance. Okay, and second is your fraud detection using decision tree. This was your first part. In this, you have to do install and then load and inspect. Then you have to feature engineering features you have to use, and then train test plate, and you have to train a linear regression model. Then hyperparameter tuning you have to use using great source AV. And in second, yes, and in this second, again you have to load and inspect the data. Okay, data pre-processing you have to do, train test plate, and you have to train decision tree model, and step 5 model evaluation you have to do. Okay, so I hope both the parts are clear to you. If not, then you can ask me any doubt in the chat box right now. So is this task it
Uh,
is clear to you all? Yes, Oshmi.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, just one question. In fraud detection CSV data, what columns are required? Could you please a little bit give information about it? Like amount and fraud and what else needed?
See, wait, I'll tell you. In your second, which is, yeah, so columns like transaction ID, amount, type, fraud, this kind of columns are required. So use a data set which contain this kind of columns.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, yes. Yes, so those who have any more doubt, they can ask me in the chat box right now. Is this task 8 is clear what you have to do? The both parts?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, in previous task, in
Hmm.
task 7, I was like, because of some health issues,
Hmm.
I was not able to attend the session.
Hmm.
Could you
Hmm.
please show me, explain me the 7 task, if possible?
Okay, okay,
I
okay.
asked about recordings, but they are not replying.
Okay, okay. So just wait for 5 minutes more. 5 minutes more. I'll take your task 7 class again then. Okay, just wait for a minute. Okay, 5 minutes. All wait.
Sure, thank you.